The MLB announced the All-Stars for the 88th Midsummer Classic. Here are the National League starters. No surprise, the Nationals have three guys, Ryan Zimmerman, Daniel Murphy, and Bryce Harper, much like the Astros in the AL. When you win, you get rewarded. But what sticks out to you, Dylan?
I was looking at that hot corner race between Nolan Arenado and Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant obviously tweaked his ankle a little bit and don't know how much he's going to be able to play at the All-Star game, but it doesn't matter because he's not starting. Nolan Arenado with the old leapfrog late, getting the nod from the voters.
And he deserves it. I mean, one of the best third basemen in the game.
Without a doubt. I think when you look defensively, here's a showcase of what he's capable of at the hot corner, and he's just one of the more complete hitters in baseball. I know some guys are up over 20 home runs at this point, but 62 RBIs. He's raised that batting average little by little over the last couple weeks. He's really coming into his own. I think those numbers are only going to keep climbing, and I think the fans showed some respect with what they know he's capable of defensively, flashing the leather. So I like to see that he took over third base from Chris Bryant. I think he is more deserving.
As we check out the reserves, Josh Harrison of the Pirates making his second All-Star appearance. Cody Bellinger, the rookie. I mean, hey, you knew that he was going to be an All-Star. This guy's been raking.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable considering he missed the first 20 games of the season. Still pacing things in home runs with the National League right now. Had to be part of the All-Star team.
No Travis Shaw, maybe at third base. He's been huge for the Brewers. Surprising for you?
He has. That's a little surprising. There's just so many guys. Even just that first base spot between Votto and Goldschmidt and Ryan Zimmerman, who got the nod starting. There's so many worthy candidates. So many guys having big years. I think that's why a lot of people, Clement, are talking about the ball being juiced and numbers being inflated. We're seeing a lot of people have great offensive years. These poor damn pitchers, they got to get those guys out. But a lot of guys on this pitching staff having great years as well when we look at them.
When you look at the pitchers, Wade Davis, who did it so many years for the Royals, getting it done for the Cubs. Greg Holland has been huge for Colorado. Kenley Jansen, Clayton Kershaw. I mean, these are kind of like the well-known names, right?
Yeah, how about those options for Joe Madden, who's going to be managing this NL team? Late in the game, he can go to Greg Holland, he can go to Wade Davis, who were once teammates, or he can go to maybe the most dominant bullpen arm in baseball, Kenley Jansen. We know all about his strikeouts, and I think, I think he has one walk so far to start this year, and there's other great guys here. Scherzer has just been completely awesome all year.
Robbie Ray, under-the-radar type guy?
Definitely under the radar, and part of the reason, one of the big reasons that the Diamondbacks have the third best record in baseball right now. Greinke's really picked it up, but he's had a Robin to his Batman, and that Robin's name is Robbie Ray. He's phenomenal. I'm glad to see that he's going to represent the National League as one of the pitchers on the staff.
And even though the Philadelphia Phillies have the worst record in the league, they still got a guy on that other page. Pat Neshek will be representing the Phils. Candidates for the final vote, Justin Bour, Mark Reynolds, Chris Bryant, a guy who started last year, in on the final vote contest along with Anthony Rendon and Justin Turner.
And the funny part was, Bryant was starting as of like a week ago. He would have been the starter, but as we discussed, Arenado took him over. I think Rendon is actually the most deserving here.
Had 10 RBIs in the game, right?
Exactly. He had a month in one night.
Wow.
So it'll be interesting because Turner missed some time due to injury. Bryant, little gimpy with that ankle right now. Don't exactly know how available he is going to be in a couple weeks. Hopefully he's okay. I think he's avoided any major injury there. But when you look at what Rendon has done all year long, it's overshadowed a little bit because of Bryce Harper. It's overshadowed because of the year Zimmerman and Murphy are